Hey there, welcome to Tutorial Thursday, where this Thursday I'm going to show you how I make my videos. Recently I've had a lot of questions about which camera I use, which editing software I use, so I thought I'd basically sum everything up in one video and show you how I make my videos. So we're going to go over the camera I use, how I film, my background, my music, and my editing software, and I think that's basically it. So let's get started. Firstly, my camera. Let me get my iPod so I can show you this. So this is my camera. It's the Nikon D3100. And it's actually for pictures, but I like using it to make videos because the sound is great and it has a great quality. The only downside is it can only record for 10 minutes, which isn't too long because if you're making a tag video, you're easily spending like 15 to 20 minutes filming it. So yeah, that's one downside to it. And I really do like this camera. So this camera is standing on a tripod, which you can see right here. It's literally just a tripod that I found somewhere. It's actually broken, but I don't want to spend too much money on a tripod. They're like 30 to 100 euros, and I don't know, I found this one and it was free. The only downside is that it is a bit harder to put it down correctly, but I like spending that time and not having to spend the money. So I'd say don't worry too much about a tripod, but a tripod is really convenient. So I'd say do get a tripod, but don't spend too much money on it. I don't use anything special for lighting because I use the natural sunlight because I film during the day and I think that that looks the prettiest, so that is literally my lighting, just the sun. I do not have a microphone on my camera because I think the sound quality is pretty good on this. And yeah, was that everything we need to know about? Yes, I think so. So then let's look at my setup. As you can see, I just have my chair here, which I sit on. I like it because it spins, which makes it easier to kind of move around a bit, but not too much. If you're a person that's really busy and spins a lot on chairs, I'd say don't get a chair like this. Then a white wall, because I think it's really important to have a white or at least a light colored wall, so it's not too dark. Then I have my guitars in the back to kind of fill up the blank space. Also, I have my candles here and my superhero collection and some other random stuff to kind of make it less of just a white blank wall. So yeah, that's where I shoot that. If I ever have tutorials, I usually make everything here. So I put my tripod next to it and just film it. If I make cooking videos, I literally just put my tripod on the kitchen, so it's basically all the same thing. So yeah, this is the setup for editing. I have my laptop, which I don't really use. I usually put tag video questions on there if I'm making a tag, so I can look at it because it really is next to my chair. Then for editing, I edit it on that monitor. So moving on to the actual editing. So the editing program I use is Microsoft Movie Maker, which is a free program which anyone can download. I used to have, I actually bought that was like 60 euros, but it took forever to render because there were so many options and I noticed I just wasn't using them. So I thought it was just a waste of time to spend that waiting for it to render and stuff like that. So I decided to go back to basic and it's worked really good so far. So this is Windows Movie Maker. Basically what you can do is you can split clips, you can start it earlier, end it earlier. You can add music, you can add text to it. It's really easy to use. It has a lot of different options, but I really rarely use them. So basically that's all that I use. But if I want something a bit more like complicated, like image and image and stuff like that, I would say Pinacle Studio is what I use. I have Pinacle Studio 10, but it renders forever, so I rarely use it. And I would recommend it, but I mean, it's the one I started using and that's why I like it so much. Besides that, I would say use Vegas Pro to kind of get the image in image because it renders a lot faster than Pinacle Studio. Again, it costs money, so only if you actually want that. And if you just want the basic features, I'd say just download Windows Movie Maker. For music, I just go to a YouTube account called No Copyright Sounds, and I download my music there. I download it using DVD Video Soft Freeware, and it is free. You can download anything you want off of YouTube, and yeah, that's really easy. No Copyright Sound is really awesome because they have so many different kinds of music. So really go take a look there. I think it's really awesome that they just give this away and that you can just use the music. So definitely go check that out if you are looking for some music. So yeah, I think this was already basically it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and leave me a comment down below if you have any more questions that I haven't answered in this video. I think I basically covered everything filming wise. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and if you'd like to see more of me. And I'll see you again really soon. Bye bye.